In this video, we're going to find the volume and surface area of spheres. So in our first example, we have a sphere whose diameter is given as 9 inches, diameter being all the way across a circle, and we're asked to find the surface area. And the formula for surface area is given as 4 pi r squared. So the first thing we want to do is realize if my diameter is 9 inches, then my radius will be half the distance across the circle, or 4.5 inches. So we now can substitute in 4.5 into the radius. So that's 4 times pi times 4.5 squared. Directions say to leave the answer in terms of pi. So I don't want to substitute pi for 3.14. Instead, I want to just multiply 4.5 squared times 4. And I'm going to do that with my Desmos Scientific Calculator. I'm going to do 4.5 squared times 4, and I get 81. And so my surface area is 81 pi square inches. So how do I find the surface area of a sphere? The formula is 4 pi r squared. I need my radius, square my radius, multiply it by 4, and if my answer is in terms of pi, I leave pi alone. All right, in the next example, we're asked to find the volume of a sphere. The volume formula is more complicated. Volume is 4/3, but this time I'm going to substitute 3.14 in place of pi because they told me to do that. My radius, again, is 4.5 cubed. And I will absolutely want to have access to a calculator for this problem. I'm going to multiply 4/3 times 3.14 times 4.5 cubed. I get 381.51 for my volume. And my units are going to be inches cubed. So the formula for the volume of a sphere is more complicated, but again, they will typically give you this on a test. It's 4/3 pi r cubed. You need to know how to apply it. 4/3 times 3.14, because it told me to use that for pi, times 4.5 cubed. I substituted it into Desmos calculator, and I got 381.51 cubic inches. All right. So I want to go on to another example, but this one I want you to try. And for this problem, I want you to find the surface area, and the radius is given. Leave the answer in terms of pi, and we will give you that the formula for surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. Please put this on pause, work this out, and come on back and let's see if we agree. Okay, so we want to do 4 times pi times 2 squared. That's 4 times pi times 4, or 16 pi square units for the surface area of this sphere. How'd you do? And now we want you to find the volume of the same sphere. And this time, please use 3.14 for pi, and we will give you the formula for the volume of a sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. Put the video on pause and come on back and check. All right, let's see what you came up with. You've got the formula. You substituted in your values. And we got 2 cubed being 8. We get 32/3 pi. But it told us to use 3.14 for pi. So we're getting 33.49 cubic units for the volume of this sphere. All right, now we have a problem that we want you to solve. Mrs. McCulloch is purchasing balloons for a party. Each spherical balloon, so it's in the shape of a round sphere, is inflated with helium to a radius of 18 centimeters. How much helium is needed to fill each balloon? Use 3.14 for pi. So I think you have the tools now. You can solve this problem. Please put it on pause and give it a try. Come on back when you're ready. So we have that the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. We are given that the radius is 18. I can cube 18 with a calculator. I can take 1/3 of 5,832, and now I can multiply 4 times 1944, and I get 7776 pi cubic centimeters, but it said to use 3.14 for pi, so my final answer is going to be 24,416.6 square centimeters.